Okay, so we're going to talk about ethics and selling, and I'm going to do this fairly quickly. When you get your text, you can read more about this, but we're also going to do a discussion in class on Thursday. So, ethics in selling. So, business ethics, so the ethics of the actual company, is a part of societal ethics. And we'll see examples of this when we talk about companies being green and their societal impact, those kinds of things. So if you think of the traditional model of the salesperson that's really aggressive and pushy, a lot of times that is also associated with not being ethical. However, what we are going to learn, relationship selling, has a high focus on being ethical and being honest and only promising what you can deliver. So I'm not exaggerating about what my product or service can do. So where did ethics come from? Came from the Greeks. And so you can see the root word ethos, which means character and ideology of the community. So there's a difference between something that is legal and something that's ethical. Something can be legal but not be ethical. Legal is there a law or a statute around it? Like, you cannot do this or you're breaking the law. Ethical is different based on different cultures because it comes from our cultures, our customs, our attitudes. So something that may be ethical in one country may not be ethical in another because of our societal culture customs. All right, so every semester, I should look up how to pronounce these because I'm pretty sure I'm butchering this, but deontological ethics is stated rules. So I've highlighted in blue or put in blue letters kind of generally what I think of. So expressly stated rule. Examples are like the 10 Commandments or the Golden Rule. Teleological has to do with the greatest good for the greatest number. So it looks at the outcome and says, which of these options benefits the most people? Which is better for the most amount of people? So, how does a company impact their salespeople or their employees on ethics? Most of the time, that's through having a company code of ethics. So by having a code of ethics, you are expressly stating as a company, this is what we view as right and wrong. This is what's acceptable and this is not what is not. A lot of times these come out of a company messing up and having an issue, and then they come up with this is what's right or wrong. Whether that's through government or public image, some companies are smarter and start from the very beginning setting standards of right and wrong for their company. So let's look at a couple of examples from companies of their code of ethics. Starting off, Starbucks. So a company is not always going to call it a code of ethics. They're saying standards of business conduct, but the same idea. So you can go through, talks about living our values, and you can go through all of this if you so desire. Everything's linked in the slides. And then, for example, Microsoft. Yeah, we don't need cash back. Thank you. So legal compliance and ethics. So a little bit more probably formal. And then it goes through different prevention, detection, remediation. Again, you can go through it. Standards of business conduct. Maybe that's a new way to say this that I just didn't realize. Anyway. So why have a code of ethics or business conduct? One, it tells your employees explicitly what's acceptable and not. It shows that the law should be respected, and it shows that we are practicing relationship selling, trust-based selling. It's not okay to be unethical, overpromise, underdeliver. And potentially it can help motivate coworkers.